Hello, thank you for joining us for this webinar, Hybrid Cloud on AWS, presented to you by Zero&One. I will be your host for today, Ali Al-Kontar, founder and CEO of Zero&One, 10 times certified AWS APN ambassador, and an AWS authorized instructor. So, who is Zero&One? We are an AWS advanced consulting partner with DevOps competency and recognized as a well architected partner with several programs, and we have 50 plus certified engineers. We operate from UAE with two offices in Saudi and in Lebanon. So, our agenda for today, we will be discussing the hybrid model with AWS and on prem, and why AWS for a hybrid model, and some workloads that you can start with, and how you can move to the second phase with AWS workloads, and what are the AWS hybrid cloud services. It's very common nowadays to see organizations that want to do more with less and find some ways to innovate and bring new ideas to their organizations while dealing with security and maintaining mission critical legacy systems. A hybrid cloud, that means the use of both on premises and cloud resources, will allow IT organizations to optimize the performance and costs of every application, project, and system in either the cloud or on premises data centers, or a combination of both. AWS hybrid cloud solutions maximize the value delivered across all IT environments by offering a common tool set to manage both environments, seamless communication between environments, and innovative cloud services that upgrade and modernize legacy on premises systems. So that's why an AWS hybrid cloud approach is ideal normally for organizations that want the latest cloud analytics and artificial intelligence tools and need the scalability of the cloud, or organizations that demand greater operational flexibility and scalability. Data that needs to stay on premises for compliance reasons can remain in your data center, while application development and testing, or HPC and capacity, can take place in the cloud. So, why AWS for a hybrid cloud? We will be discussing three main benefits: accelerate innovation, business continuity, scalability, and speed of response. Hybrid clouds help IT organizations navigate an ever changing technological landscape and evolve. Cloud environments remove barriers to innovation, as large capital expenditures are no longer required for IT modernization or new service adoption. The build out of these physical IT infrastructure deployments requires long lead times, higher labor costs for installation and maintenance. This places pressure on IT teams in the form of capacity management and forecasting against uncertain variables. This is why much of IT budgets are absorbed by the maintenance of legacy systems, whether they serve the mission or not. In a cloud environment, prototyping new concepts and testing them is done without upfront capital expenditures or any long procurement cycles. A complete cloud stack and cloud managed services can be deployed instantly anytime, since they are available on demand when and where they are needed. In addition, the portions of your deployment that are in the cloud also benefit from increased automation. Hybrid clouds allow IT resources to be deployed and commissioned in an automated process. These benefits help reduce time to value and allow organizations to spend time on higher value added projects such as application optimization or researching for newer technologies such as business intelligence, analytics, artificial intelligence pilots. Business continuity is one of the most important elements of successful IT operation. A business continuity solution involves more than simply backing up or replicating content to the cloud. It is the ability to continue to run critical operations during a failure or disaster. It also means that when a failure or disaster happens, the data is accessible with little to no downtime. Hybrid cloud architectures are a key component of any business continuity solution, where critical data is replicated to the cloud in a different location than the primary system. Data is available in the event of a downtime event, accelerating time to operations and reducing the cost of such an event. To realize this benefit, hybrid backup and disaster recovery solutions must provide a common methodology for the backup of your applications and data in the cloud, as well as on prem. Scaling your traditional IT infrastructure can be expensive, inefficient, and requires accurate forecasting in growing organizations. A hybrid cloud environment can provide the opportunity to scale out to a cloud environment for specific workloads. So, implementing automation rules in the cloud gives IT the ability to scale resources up and down dynamically as the organization demands changes. So, this allows a hybrid cloud architecture to take advantage of nearly unlimited IT resources based on demand driven usage and pay as you go pricing, while optimizing the IT environment for performance and efficiency. A hybrid cloud environment allows for bursting on the temporary allocation of cloud capacity for short periods at a lower cost than using physical and owned IT resources. So, this helps prevent over provisioning and resources abandonment when the instances are no longer needed. This scalability is ideal for dynamic, spiky, or unpredictable workloads. In addition, elastic resources allow IT to move workloads to the cloud at their own pace. So you can move some workloads on a small scale and see what works for your organization. If the move is successful, then continue expanding from your data center at your comfort level. Cloud resources are ideal for data intense workloads, such as data warehousing, big data analytics, or data lakes. Most organizations cannot keep pace with the influx of data from newer sources. So, on premises data storage and data processing solutions are less viable year over year. With a cloud deployment, you can reduce the time it takes to create a service for your internal stakeholders, move data intensive workloads to the cloud, and you can create tools and templates that enable a self service environment with guardrails to avoid future headaches. Most customers choose to move to the cloud in phases and at their own pace. Many of their first cloud migrations lean towards workloads that are less mission critical and serve as proof of concepts for business critical application migration in the future. Some of the entry level use cases for this hybrid cloud include disaster recovery and backup, application development and testing, web servers, and HR, payroll, or Active Directory and productivity applications. Backup and disaster recovery is the most common use case as it serves two primary benefits. First, it allows you to use a non production workload as a proof of concept for your initial entry into a cloud environment. Second, it allows you to create immediate value for your organization by elevating and testing your business continuity strategy. A common hybrid cloud backup architecture is informally called disk to disk to cloud backup. Data from servers or applications or appliances is backed up to an on premises storage solution, and then a copy of this data is stored in the cloud for two layers of redundancy. as well as other locations for increased data resiliency and durability. This model is popular with organizations with complex IT delivery models such as remote or branches or co-location deployments. Application development and testing, or dev and test, is another popular use case. Particularly in organizations focused on innovation, many customers move their dev test environments to the cloud to gain access to elastic and on demand IT resources, while leaving their production application and database on premises. This helps with the integrity of your production environments while also maintaining required latency between your database and application. In this model, you can provision full stack environments in seconds with a cloud hosted environment. This allows you to manage IT development and delivery across multiple programming languages and integrate with your preferred development tools. So, depending on the applications being developed or moved, there may be hardware dependencies to be considered. AWS has infrastructure options based on the same Intel architecture many companies are running on premises, providing a foundation for innovation, ensuring the ultimate application portability and seamless data migrations. So, the third example, customers move web servers to the cloud to take advantage of elastic compute resources. This allows a customer to leverage auto scaling to right size compute resources as demand spikes or declines. Organizations can also use the cloud for content delivery, placing their content closer to their end users to reduce latency. This also adds another layer of business continuity as these customer facing applications can be dispersed and stored across multiple locations to prevent a single point of failure. Whether customers migrate for elastic resources or for business continuity reasons, AWS can deliver industry leading compute platform that supports the widest variety of enterprise, open, and cloud native applications. Lastly, many customers are moving first workload applications to the cloud as their entry point. These entry point applications include Microsoft Active Directory, SharePoint, Exchange, other collaboration tools. Customer may also choose to move front office workloads such as CRM or operation applications such as HR and payroll. Moving these to the cloud will provide scalable resources, improved accessibility where you can access data anywhere and from any device, improved business productivity, and easier to address compliance. The journey to the cloud is rarely accomplished in a single step. Many customers take years to migrate large portions of their data center to the cloud. Once a customer has moved traditional IT deployments, dev and test environments, and productivity applications, they are ready to start looking at advanced or mission critical workloads. The next phase of a hybrid cloud adoption will include databases and data warehouses, business intelligence and analytics, enterprise applications such as ERP, HPC, high performance computing. So once a customer has moved their application development and test environment to the cloud, the next step is to move their production applications and associated databases. By moving your database to the cloud, you will take advantage of on demand IT resources, automation, and ready made templates for easier configuration. This greatly reduces the amount of administrative work required to bring a database online. Moving your data to the cloud via a cloud data warehouse offers several benefits. Easy to set up, deploy, and manage, scale quickly to meet your needs, and faster performance and lower cost. This is a public reference use case where the United Nations has migrated mission critical websites and utilized Aurora as a database for a better performance and reliability. A second common use case for hybrid clouds is the implementation of cloud based on demand business intelligence and analytics services. So, similarly to data warehousing in the cloud, customers can create a hybrid cloud model that leaves core data on premises and creates copies of data or subsets for analysis and visualizations in the cloud. Cloud analytics and BI solutions support real time data analysis, and IT will benefit from an pay as you go model, which reduces costs and time for deployment. The final use case for hybrid cloud deployments is high performance computing. HPC is the use of large computing clusters and parallel processing techniques to solve complex computational problems. Many organizations are leaving their critical data, such as laboratory or clinical data, on premises and using cloud resources for the computation and analytics portion of the hybrid deployment. HPC on AWS enables engineers and researchers to develop faster applications and modernize their code with the broad range of software tools, frameworks, and libraries. AWS provide a broad set of services that can support the hybrid cloud model, whether it's compute or storage or networking, where you can connect your physical network to your private virtual network to meet the needs of your application. AWS Outposts is a fully managed service that offers the same AWS infrastructure and AWS services and tools to virtually any data center, colocation space, or on premises facility for a truly consistent hybrid experience. AWS Outposts is ideal for workloads that require low latency access to on premises systems, local data processing, data residency, and migration of applications with local system interdependencies. Thank you so much for attending our webinar. If you're interested in a free cloud migration assessment, please scan the QR or go to the link shared below. Thank you so much again and have a wonderful day.